I felt that we were stereotyped, that girls should play with dolls and boys should play with trains, and that we were brought up thinking that way. Whereas I thought with this generation, we didn't make them feel that. My daughter was surrounded by boys' toys when she came on the scene, but she more or less ignored them.
Yeah. What did I do? Got killed. That's why it's hard to get her to remember every game.
Why?
Because we don't let her.
Do you think it's more...
You got pressed by the ladders.
Do you think it's more a boys' game or a girls' game, what you're playing now?
More boys.
Boys.
Because you have to fire everyone up.
Why shouldn't girls do that?
Because they're girls. Yeah, it's not ladylike. Okay.
Right.
Left.
Sounds to me as if Harriet knows more how to play this game than anyone else.
She thinks
She's
she
just
knows.
like a backseat driver.
Can I come out now?
Women are constantly victims in the main themes of these games that are very popular. And it's the idea of woman as a victim, women having to be rescued, that really concerns me very much.
You, the brave Cornelius, must rescue your girlfriend, Eliza, who's been abducted by Necrolus, the not very nice. To do this, you must travel through 8 levels of forest, ruins, lake, swamp, caves.
It turns out that of the 47 most popular games in America, you subtract 11 or 12 because they're sports games, and you're left with, I think, 36, and of the 36 remaining games, 13 have as their primary theme the rescue or abduction of a woman. No corresponding rescue and abduction of men. I think those are very bad role models for kids.
When the boys were younger, I guess they'd play with He-Man action figures and G.I. Joes, and the girls would play with Barbie and My Little Pony. But it's not like that when...
What is it like now, then?
Well, you play your video games and you ride your bike, and that's about it.
And do the girls do that?
Well, the girls ride bike, and some of them play video games.
The girls talk on the phone.
Yeah, they talk on the phone.
The girls talk on the phone?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you've seen it in a lot of TV shows where the girls spend hours talking on the phone, and I guess some of that is true because most of the time when I'm calling some girl or something, the phone line is busy, and when I call, I say, well, why was it busy for such a long time? Well, I was talking with my best friend about this and that and all this gossip. Most of the time at school, the only thing that the girls talk about is gossip. Girls are, I think, more social than boys.
This is Peter. This is his surprised expression.
There's an eyebrow that seems to go up and down.
Oh, I kept thinking, mine do that. You know, go like that. So I was sat here going, and then I was looking at everybody else, going, go on, move your eyes. And I sat there and drew them out, and then put it down. We had fun. We had fun with some of this.
What's it like to be just about the only woman here amongst all these men?
I get asked that question so many times. It's not too bad, actually. They're on my wavelength. This is the end sequence where Tinkerbell has presented herself to Peter and he's stunned, basically. He actually falls over, she wraps him up and carries him out of the window and off to Never Never Land.
Sometimes it seems almost exactly like reality, but you're staring at a screen and you're not actually in the game doing all those jumps and kicks and all that sort of thing.
So you're not feeling it physically in your body?
No. It practices your hand-eye coordination, but you're not like exercising or anything when you play a video game.
I am supposed to keep looking away to exercise the muscles in my eyes, but because I'm working close quarters all the time, and at the moment I'm really busy, I've got to get this finished soon, I don't wander off and look at something else to exercise them. So you come away and you're like, whoa, Excuse me. In fact, I have to wear my glasses to go home because I can't see the number on the bus.
What do you feel in your body when you've finished playing a video game?
Well, sometimes I'm more relaxed. Like when I'm really stressed, I let out a lot of that stress when I play video games and I'm more relaxed.
When we were kids, you go back into the 30s, prior to television, your parents say, go play, go play. So you're out in the street. You're running from dawn to dark, you're running and moving. And that's the sort of life which was typical, and certainly from the beginning of this century up until World War I. We've become a more sedentary culture. And obviously, if a person spends nothing but their time on video games, their body's going to atrophy, and bodies are atrophying. I mean, we know that something like 50% of American children are now more obese than they should be and things of that kind. I mean, a price is being paid by this kind of world, but what educator would want to constrict a child to only one thing? Every child should have video games, should have computers, should have outdoor games, social